bam, bam, bam. Unruly. Bam, 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 bam. We are back with another episode of the Unruly Fam SP. I'm one of your three hosts, the Unruly Shaman himself, Mr. AKA. Man, don't ask him what's on his phone. AKA Unruly A. And as always, to my left, I got my dog with me.
What's your big?
And to my right,
it's your boy D.
And and you guys are tuned into another episode here with us. So we want to say welcome. As we always like to do with every episode, we like to start off with an unruly rant. This week's unruly rant: TikTok. Did we really miss it? Like TikTok was going for what? 12 hours. 12 hours. People was having a funeral service for it. Like people was bro, they played It's So Hard to Say Goodbye or like three different joints. I'm like, what's going on? We gonna start with you, man.
It goes. I think the society has lost their damn mind. Cause it's an app. It's a social media app, but the way people are acting like it's the end of the world. Like we know if you was like smart people, everybody that's remember smart to realize what the play was. Like, come on, it's $1 billion machine. There's no way this is not going to get shut down just in the U.S. Mm-hmm. So everybody was acting like this is the end of the world or TikTok. I get it. There's people out there that making hundreds, probably almost millions of dollars off of TikTok every day. But the way society, I gotta say, society was acting like it was the end of the world. Like it's an app. It's an app. You can go the same videos I watch on TikTok. I can watch it on Facebook and on Instagram Reels. But people were acting like it was the end of the world, which I get. TikTok is a interactive, very, very interactive app. But society got to clean it up because the way, like, it was sickening to watch people reacting.
Gee, what's up, man? How you feeling? How you feeling about it?
Bro, I was actually gassed for a little bit. I'm like, it's so many talentless people that done got rich. I was low-key hating, like, yo, just because you know the algorithm, you know how to get right. Like, come on.
I was low-key hating.
That's what had me in the crib with my daughter, like, we about to get right, too. You look pretty dances, you gonna learn all this. Like, damn, yo, because it's like.
It never popped?
Nah, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't like people that much.
You couldn't get the first dance.
I don't like people that much. That's what it is.
You in the crib doing this?
I'm very private, but I be looking at it like, yo, they was really like crying, bro. Like, what am I gonna do? Go get a job? Like, what you mean?
You gotta go outside.
What you mean? Start a business. You got money. You should have been living right. You done made mad money off of that. Mm-hmm. Put that up. Go start a business. Go do something. Like, you crying over that. Like, come on, man. Yeah. Only thing I would have missed it for is my recipes, bro. That's the only thing I use TikTok for.
I got so many.
That's the only thing I use it for. Mm-hmm. Just recipes. Like, I could have found those other pages. I'd have been all right. But it's like, come on, man. Sad. It's sad. It's sad the way society is. Can't live without a phone.
You can't. Before I chime in, y'all missed it for your recipes.
I have magic seeds.
Listen. That was worth this unruly rant. Because real, I don't need nothing else. These niggas be at the crib cooking. No, they enjoy that, y'all. People enjoy a good meal.
Hell yeah.
I never caught on to the fad. I mean, I would see the videos secondhand on like Instagram or like Facebook or whatever. I think it was all we knew what the play was. It just like having a funeral service for something that just was gonna resurrect. Man, JC didn't even JC at least took 3 days. This thing was back the next morning. Y'all, they was like the lighters in the air. Like, bro, how we gonna live without TikTok? First of all, if TikTok were never to come back, there will be 4 more apps just like it next week. Easily. People were ready to code. Like, there was some coder that was out there like, man, listen, I got the next TikTok right here. Mm-hmm. Y'all just don't even know, man. They were ready and ready. And then TikTok came back. They was like, damn it. Damn it. Like, those were the ones who were really pissed. I get it for people that really love their recipes. I think all the people that got rich off of it, good on you. because you knew how the algorithm worked. If you didn't get rich off of it, you still got time. Your boy D, because that was wild. My man said he was in the crib like, man, we about to go. He couldn't get the first date. He couldn't get the first date. It's all right. It's all right, bro. And enough about TikTok. Now we're about to get to the sports. And first off, we got to give a congratulations to this year's national collegiate football champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. This is for you. This is for you, dude. We're gonna clap it up for you. Man.
We knew that already. We knew that was going to happen.
We knew that was we honestly, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be the game was more entertaining closer towards the end for me because y'all were putting shellacking on them.
Should have stayed like that. You should have threw 70 up.
Listen, man. Since you are a resident Buckeye, let's hear your thoughts on it. How did you feel?
I hate the way. Hate the way we coach, bro. I hate that. Like coaching sometimes is like, bro, just keep your foot on their neck. Like, why are you lighting up? Y'all put the points up the first half, come out the second half, do the same thing. Mm-hmm. You come out and it's almost like you want to preserve the lead and not just play to win. It's like, bro, just keep playing the same way you was playing. Because you trying to play to preserve the lead and run the clock. Now you let them back in the game.
And if that's not your game, that don't work. Right. That don't work for teams that's not your game. Y'all first of all, whenever you have an offense that has two 1,000-yard receivers and two 1,000-yard rushers, you got playmakers. So like it's so much. It was so much talent on both sides of the ball.
On both sides of the ball.
So
I know my neighbors think I'm crazy. Listen, I was in there talking to the TV, going off. I'm snapping.
They were like, no, this normally happens on Sunday. they forgot what day it was.
Monday night, I'm letting them have it.
No, there's nobody playing tonight.
I'm letting them have
it. He's an Ohio State fan, too.
I was in there. Oh, they know. It's on the door. It's on the door. It's on the door. They know what's up.
Man. B, you got anything to say about
that? Yeah, I want to ask Day about the criticism of Coach Ryan Day. You think that is...
One of them.
No. Wait. Up to this point, seeing that he got to the threshold and losing to Michigan all these years, you think now the criticism, I guess the monkey's off his back, so to speak?
Hell no.
All right.
He ain't beat the team up north yet.
Yes, that's right.
Well, he beat him once, but like he gotta. You done lost to him
still
the last consecutive.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I was looking at the last one. Yeah.
So it's like for me, it's like you get over the hump when you get that dub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you losing to them this year, you had no choice but to go get a chip. That's the only thing that was saving you. Because if you didn't get a chip, oh my God.
My God. The ticket is a standby ticket.
Bro, like it's
a standby ticket.
Like, you would have got the chip. We had a lot of talent on this team on both sides of the ball, so it was really no reason for you not to get this chip. Yeah. So now you got to come back and then beat that team up north.
You're already the favorites for next year anyway.
That's what I was about to ask next. That was going to be my next question. Yeah. Do you think y'all have a chance to repeat?
You're going to reload. You got to look. A lot of people
just your star receiver's a rookie.
But
your star receiver's a freshman.
Yeah. So, but then we still bring Carnell Tate back, and then we also got Brandon Ennis who's going to take over for Ibuka. So, like, we're straight with her at the receiver. We got a young quarterback that we just bought in. Like, and I'm hoping they go with him.
Some decent.
Yeah, I'm hoping they go with the young guys so we can actually build some continuity between the receivers and the quarterback instead of just going into the portal.
Okay.
Like,
that portal. If the portal give you somebody who was
Carson Beck caught $10 million, how?
Yeah.
How?
That's true.
How?
Yeah.
And I was just arguing with people. They were like, "No, he tough. Where?"
Yeah.
They was winning without him.
That's the.
You're expendable.
When you said it, what's the name you said?
Same thing with Texas. Quinn Ewers, like, Quinn Ewers might come back. Why?
Yeah.
That's Arch team. They just waiting for him. They pushed him out. Like, bro, you can go now. Even if he won a chip, they still would have pushed him out. Like, this is Arch team. Arch taking over
for sure. Don't bring the Manning.
Come on, man. But going into the portal all the time is like it's
because if they didn't start him next season, He was going to Ole Miss. His family ties to Ole Miss. Wherever he went.
He could have came
the family tie would have been strong.
I would have gave Arch $25 million.
If that guy said you got it,
25
your last name
mil.
alone gets you $25 million. It's crazy.
But that, like, talking about, not to go off topic, but going with that portal thing, like, now I feel like, forget a scholarship, yo. Like, now it's time, like, just, are you paying these players? Get them a salary.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
they divvy it up how they got to divvy it up. Get them scholarships to kids that need them scholarships, that really can't get.
If you up there, first of all, there should be you should be able to be like, listen, take some of that NIL money and put it towards that education.
Something.
Like if you're going to only stay, especially if you had plans to go to the league,
bro,
put it towards that 3 years.
If you making that much bread,
you gonna stay.
I was in the and I don't like putting people's business out there, but I was in Longhorn Monday before the game started. We was eating at the bar, and I'm talking to a guy next to me, and he was like, yeah, I golf with the kid from Springford High School. I golf with his father. He said he just signed, he flipped from Missouri to Penn State. Talking about he getting like $700 to go there, like, or $500 to go there. Like, bruh, it's an 18-year-old. I don't give, like, if it was $100,000, that's an 18-year-old getting $100,000. That just changed his whole little.
So an 18-year-old, 5,000. When I was 18, 5,000 was just like
a year.
What?
You getting that, bro? Listen, if you getting that, you gotta pay for your education, bro. Or just don't even bro. They not here to go to school no more. You might just let them play. They just play. Just pay them.
If you're I'm gonna say if you're not brought on a scholarship, if you're just a walk on, yeah.
Because somebody could use that money. Everybody's not getting the NIL money. Everybody's not offering the NIL.
Somebody that need that. Because everybody's not getting NIL. Everybody's not getting the collective.
But that goes back to the NCAA's fault. They had all this time.
Could have came up with a plan, a great plan.
Now this has happened. You can't stop this now.
Yeah.
Because you just got to know, we gotta stop paying these kids. No.
So no way.
It's the Wild Wild West.
So,
Portal down.
Yeah. So now, but I do want to not take it too far away from Ohio State winning. Does the price go up is now like, do y'all get more because y'all have the national championship? Like
none of them things. Come on, man. You've been doing that.
No. I mean the NIL money.
When they say Ohio State, what they say behind that? World famous. Like, come on, bro. Like, they know what it is.
I've never called them that, but I mean, that's you, bro. That's you.
We on Fox every weekend. And that's what's going to drive them kids to want to come here because you're going to be on TV every
no, I
weekend.
just meant the NIL budget. Does that go up because you guys are national?
Of course it does.
Oh, y'all ain't see what Elon Musk just said? He said, my son loves Ohio State football and he wants me to invest in them, so that's what I'm going to do. So if that happens, if he happens to do that, you talking about us rivaling Oregon.
And I thought the owner of Nike was doing it crazy. Like, he said, we got unlimited NIL. I was like,
I thought it was fake when I saw it. I had to go back and look at it like, wait, did he really say, he really said that?
He didn't do that, but Ryan Day.
That's going to suck for players like,
Ryan Day not going to go nowhere.
You can't get everybody. That's the thing. That's the most positive thing about the NIL. You can't get everybody because everybody can't come to your school. You could get a good amount of those top recruits, but everyone has to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if you're already bringing the top quarterback, you're going to bring the second best quarterback to sit behind him. The next year, there's going to be another set of group.
Yeah. That's the thing. People want to play right away. So it's like, I can go over there and we can stockpile a team, but it's like, I want to play too.
For sure.
So it's not just about getting the money. You want to get the money and play.
For sure.
Your goal is to get to the league.
You're not going to get to the league sitting on the bench. No. If you really like that, would you really like? I would take a little break. I wouldn't mind. But the competitor in me would want to play. As much as I love money, and I do love money. I want to play. I'm not just going to sit on the sidelines.
Look at us for example. Look at us for example. If I'm Jeremiah Smith and I have another year next year, like I had this year, I'm shutting it down.
Into the draft.
Shut it down. I'm not playing my third year.
Even if you got a chance to get...
I'm not playing my third year. Why would I play my third year? I done showed you what I can do already.
First 2 years.
I'm not go out there and get hurt.
And it ain't like it hasn't worked for players. Nick shut it down. So did Micah. Still both having great careers.
Shutting it down.
So yeah, and his ceiling.
League me.
I don't think he really has. I don't think we know his ceiling just yet because he is so young.
19 years old and he
so
looks like a
listen,
grown man out there.
What about the Ryan Day? I hope he needs to know the priority for next year. Like seeing that you lost to the Wolverines, how y'all lost about 3, and then you win a championship. Like that should be circled now. Like yo,
the clock is up.
Yeah,
that's in the Woody.
Just the criticism gonna come right back. Like
soon as that
won the chip, and then you lose to him again.
Seriously, soon as that game is over,
Yeah.
the clock rewinds and it's countdown to that game. Like that's really our Super Bowl. Like we got the chip,
Exactly.
but that's our Super Bowl.
That's
okay.
That's the priority. Anytime you become a Buckeye coach, the priority is it's mandatory. Beat Michigan.
Coach has been fired for
They
that.
didn't beat Michigan. Yeah.
Coach has been fired for that. Like you done had great records, but you couldn't get it done. They didn't been like,
Yeah.
That's like
That's
the
why I
old,
say-
that's like
that's
the
why I
old
say-
school of Miami and Florida State
Like people,
rivalry. I see that.
like analysts was coming at Ryan Day all year because he lost.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't.
And it was the way we lost.
Yeah, exactly. It's more so how the way y'all lost.
Like it was ugly. Like what?
But when the chip does, like all right, but what you gonna?
It's crazy. Which I lost
10 to 13.
10 to 13. Lost by 3. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 10 to 13. We ain't scored no buckets.
Yeah. That's
Straight field goals. We didn't get no
Yeah, so
buckets.
after y'all won the chip, you still gonna look at coming to next season like
Oh, y'all had to get one, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like we was throwing 30, 40 up a game.
and then you can't lose to them.
Let them stop
You
us.
can't
Like
lose.
They
what
were
a talent.
terrible. They were terrible.
But that's a Super Bowl, so they're gonna swoop it up.
That's all they really wanted, man.
But we got it done.
Yeah, like they did get it done. At the end of the day, we'll see what they do next season. And Ryan Day, the clock just rewound because you got to beat Michigan next year, bro. Our boy D says so.
Or you catching pieces.
That's out of pocket. We
They're gonna throw him out. They're gonna throw him out of there if he don't.
They gonna throw him out of there.
Pieces.
He gonna get thrown out there like Jazz in the first.
I'm pulling up to the Woody like, yeah, I'm here, boy, what's up?
You gotta stop threatening these folks on the show, man. It's wild work. Man, and shout out to the collegiate level. Now on to the NFL. Last week's divisional round ended. This week is championship round, the conference championships. Quick recap. Josh won. I told them so. I do still love black people.
Whoa.
I do still love black people.
Get out of here.
No, man. I think all the games were amazing.
Mark Andrews lost.
Yeah, Mark Andrews did lose. Okay, no, that was the thing I was about to say. That's what I also wanted to point out. I don't put that loss on Lamar, even though he had 2 turnovers. It was not. Those weren't like huge. Like at the time they were huge during the game.
Can't have them.
But his turnovers at the end, and you just dropping the 2-point conversion when you clearly got it in your hand, and you clearly have like the 2-point conversion there. And I think that game gets even more exciting if he catches that 2-point conversion.
We're probably not at that 2-point conversion if he doesn't fumble.
True.
Where you going?
They were marching. They were definitely
Where you
marching.
going though?
Bro, the break was crazy.
You're boxed in.
Wasn't the catch for like 20-something yards?
Yeah, like you're boxed in. Where are you about to go?
Yeah.
Get down.
Yeah.
They punched that
Get
out
down.
quick too.
But you trying to make a move. He punched it right out. That's what you're taught to do.
No, every person in Baltimore was like, "That's not what you do." Like,
The accent is crazy.
I couldn't resist. Like, dude,
It was
what are we gonna do next season?
But it was more than just that
I'm messing with it though. I'm messing with the accent. Yo.
I'm fooling with Baltimore heavy.
It was more than just that pass. Like we talked about it all camera. Like Zay Flowers not being there was a fact.
Yeah, it was huge.
Like, I'm not gonna say they shut down Derrick Henry. He averaged 5 yards per carry, but he had 84 yards.
And something less than a performance that he's done during the season.
He had a big drop too, though.
Yeah. That one to his legs. Yeah.
Minus the turnovers, they can't say this is one of them things where Lamar couldn't get it done because he had the best stat line out of every quarterback that played last weekend. Like he balled. He did.
He did.
He
The
balled
best
out.
stat line?
The best stat line.
18.
Even better than Jayden?
Yes.
Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot about boy.
Boy was cooking.
Boy was cooking.
Boy
I forgot about Boy.
I will give you.
Boy was cooking.
He was.
Jalen didn't have the best.
Yeah,
He had the best stat line.
I forgot about
because
it.
all the losing quarterbacks had the best stat line.
I forgot because I picked that game. That's why.
the losing quarterbacks had the best stat line, but like we not including them because they lost.
I think besides that botch snap that Lamar lost, he played a well game. He played a great game. Like that. Like that snap when I saw that Mark Andrews caught that pass, and then the Bills are finna punch it out. I'm like, bro.
Just go down.
Like think about that. I'm thinking about that drive. Like everything was going perfect to that point. Once that punch out happened, it was like nah. It's like,
deflating, yo.
Yeah, like I think Lamar was doing every single thing he can to get them over this hump.
But even with that, you still give them a chance to get the overtime at the end of the game, and you perfect play.
Which is why none of the turnovers
you're in position because you were still in position. And you drop
Bro, Isaiah Likely's touchdown at the end, when he came back and then slid, I see him slide, I'm like, oh, he caught that joint. He caught that joint.
He was cooking.
Like, but
I'm not...
Dude, how much more help does he need? Like, can we...
You need a bona fide number one receiver.
For sure.
Yeah. Like I said, Rashad Bateman did his thing.
For sure. No, definitely.
Did his thing.
This whole season, he's picked it up.
Yes.
He's definitely picked it up. Especially because we thought Deontay Johnson was going to be that.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, we assumed that. Our bad. We was wrong. But nah, it ain't like a bona fide number one is definitely needed in Baltimore.
Zay Flowers not being there was a huge.
It was huge.
That was huge, but he's still not a number one for them.
Nah,
not yet.
Nah,
I don't think yet.
I don't think he will ever be.
No, for his size, nah.
He tough. I can't even say his size.
I think it's his size. He ain't
Tyreek. I know. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
he'll come across the middle, take hits, and get up.
Yeah, jump up.
Doesn't do that as well as Tyreek does.
He's frail a little bit. I don't know about that.
I mean, we'll see. But this is his second season? So we'll see. Year three is really going to be big for him. But a bona fide number one will really solidify Lamar. I think that will help out Lamar dramatically.
That 2-point conversion play was not a bad play. That was perfect. He was.
That was the right call to be made. That was the right pass to be made. The receiver just didn't haul it in.
Yeah.
So that's not on Lamar.
Yeah.
The Eagles got it done in the snow. Two big breaks by Saquon, which really closed that out.
He been kicking their ass all year.
Also, listen, sports media. Stop glazing all these other quarterbacks and overlooking Jalen Hurts. As a Cowboys fan, yeah, okay. Every once in a while, just do it, please, just to keep them normal. But yeah, his stat line was the same as a couple other quarterbacks multiple weeks, and they still critiqued.
They love to hate him, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is when it comes to Jay Hurts. It's like. They don't want to see him succeed.
He's doing this since college. He was trying to count this man out.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. They love to hate him. Even when Tua was there, they gave the job to Tua. Tua gets hurt. He comes in and does what?
You know what's crazy? Oklahoma was the only time I didn't see him get But what I didn't also see was he had one of his best passing years, and they still overlooked him a lot.
Who was he with though?
That was CD's first year, right?
I'm saying, look who he was there with.
Yep.
Lincoln Riley, bro.
Yep.
Somebody who's a quarterback guy that's gonna play to his quarterback strengths. Sure. That's all it takes with Jalen. You get him with a coach that's gonna play to his strengths. He's gonna be solid. Mm-hmm. But he's not somebody that's gonna sit back and just dial it up all the time. He's an intangible quarterback. You got to move him out the pocket, move him around.
Before you go, I'm gonna say this too, and it looks like I said. Jalen's coming to his fifth year. He's about to get him. Well, the news is saying that Kellen Moore may be the new Dallas coach. So I mean,
he's the only one. We'll discuss that.
Yeah. But I'm saying, so it's going to look like he's going to get another coordinator. So
fifth one
exactly. So I mean, he got to get another. You got to get
fifth one and 5 seasons.
Exactly, a new system.
He's been in the playoffs every year, but one.
Mm-hmm. And that was his rookie year?
He went to a Super Bowl.
He's been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, what more can you ask for somebody? He's a winner. Like, so what? He's not going out there and throwing for 300-400 every game.
Listen, but I think a lot of people in the team that he plays for was quick to try to throw him out too sometimes.
It's Philly.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong. He's not Philly fans do it for Dak as well.
But he's not perfect.
But
Jalen holds the ball way too much.
But if Dak has been to at least one Super Bowl, people be like, "Yo, he ain't as bad as we thought." They still be critiquing, the only reason I really felt liable to really was okay
first round.
But this is another thing though. It's more so. I hate to play the race card. I do, but it's played a lot. But this ain't the first time we've seen it. They used to do it to Cam. Cam had his MVP year was the only year you could be like, but he doesn't do everything. Come on, bro. Yeah. Like, you really downplaying what cats do. You're really downplaying what cats do. And the same goes for Jalen now. But I've also seen cats like Darren Orlowski think it's okay to call out Dak when you've never had a career like any of these guys that you've been critiquing.
Yeah.
You were the dude that ran out the back of the end zone. That's what you're famous for.
That's a fact.
That's what you're famous for, bro.
Infamous.
Nothing against you. Like, I like how your hair swoops to the right or swoops to the left on particular episodes, but that's about it, bro. Like, quarterback stuff, all right, you played at the highest level. Congrats to you. But nobody remembers you for other than running out the back of the end zone.
I used to could not stand Skip, but ever since watching him, I can't, like, every time he talks, I'm like, bro, shut up.
Bro, like, that was me 2 seasons ago. This season I let him rock because Dak wasn't really doing what he was supposed to do. But I just don't like it.
He talks from a point of, like, he's been there, done that, he's walked that. You're talking about guys that's out here you cannot hold their jockstrap. You ain't never done anything that they've done on their first season.
I told you, Dak's injury year, he has more career stats.
He's been a career backup.
Yeah, his career stats are better. Dak's career stats, Dak's career stats would be the Empire State Building, and Darren Orlowski's would be like a cockpit.
They gotta get somebody up there that's gonna pull his card. Somebody got
Jalen Hurts the same thing, bro. Yeah. And Jalen Hurts is only 5 seasons in, but your seasons are already. What's the name? Played 12 seasons in the league. Jalen Hurts already has a better career than him.
Somebody has to pull his card.
Yeah.
He was never on nobody's MVP list. He was never on nobody's MVP radar. I don't even know his college stats, so I don't even want to go back that far. But the most I'll give him is that he got drafted by a team, and I don't even know if he really got drafted. You played for an NFL team, but you ran out the back of the end zone. You gave the other team 2 points. So, like, man, just lighten up a little bit.
Just pull his card up a little bit.
But I know y'all got quotas to hit on how many things y'all can talk about on ESPN.
And ratings.
And ratings to get.
It's clickbait for him.
It is.
I think it's clickbait for him.
But when you got to compete, when you got to sit next to Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp, I guess you got to do something to stand out.
But I don't like
clickbait get you chipped up.
I don't like hearing Saquon's carrying the team. That's what you're there for. You're running back.
But are you saying that because he's had the seasons he's had? He's had the season he had?
Why he had the season he had?
He didn't have a bad season.
It don't just go. It don't just.
Everybody has a part to play, so I don't get how people forget that.
Yeah.
See, this is my thing when he talks like that, because it's like, so if Saquon is carrying a team, first of all, he's a dynamic player, but we have a dynamic line, we have great receivers, and we have a mobile quarterback, which plays into the fact that he's not getting touched till he's 4 or 5 yards down, because you have to honor Jalen on the run, you got to honor AJ and Smitty on the outside, and they got a line that gets downhill. But they do that for him. But then when they talk about Derrick Henry in Baltimore, him and Lamar balance each other out and all this. How Jalen Hurts not getting that same respect? How him and Saquon not balancing each other out?
I don't see the difference. The only difference I see is that the Eagles use the tush push, which is going to them, but it gets you what you need, which is a touchdown or a first down. So that shouldn't even be a
eat a little bit more, though. Huh? They gotta let him eat a little bit more.
What are you talking about?
They gotta let Saquon eat a little bit more.
We've already been through that. He's not going to. He's not going
let
to.
Him run the tush push.
He's not going to.
Let him do it.
No, why would you risk that? Why would you risk that?
Like, let him eat a little bit.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Come on.
Like, I just don't like what's happening. Shout out to for the rest of the recap. Shout out to Jayden Daniels. Boy, good.
That's wartime right now. I ain't bigging up nobody we playing against. It's wartime.
I mean, but it's
we hunting.
I'll handle this. Jayden, you did your thing, boy. Like,
boy balled down. Boy balled out.
I'm about to say, bro, you just.
But I called that though. I knew that was gonna happen.
You did, but I called Josh. I'm sorry. I just keep.
I just felt that. I'm like, because Lions' defense is suspect,
and they missing a lot of players too with injuries.
Washington's defense came to really play,
but they've been doing that for the last few weeks. Last few weeks they've been playing like.
I think. Listen, man,
they got a swagger to them.
We're in for a great NFC Championship game, bro. And I think it's going to be way more because it's NFC East versus NFC East. It's going to be crazy to see, man.
It's going to be Super Bowl year.
Yeah, I got
same way we do Niners, the same way it's about to happen.
I got faith in us.
Out the ass.
And I just throwing.
And I want to get Pat again. I don't want to get Josh Allen. I want to get Pat again.
We got revenge. We got revenge.
I want Pat again.
We got revenge. I
want Pat again.
And they not playing.
They've been squeaking by all year. Comes trying to squeak by us.
They've been squeaking by all year. But none of.
I want to play them in the refs.
Why not?
I ain't got enough.
I want the big dog. I don't want to get somebody that's trying to build himself up. I want the big dog.
Don't ever call Josh the little dog. Don't ever call Josh the little dog, bro.
Who's the man to beat right now?
If Josh beat him, Josh big dog. Not right now. You got a couple.
Pat big dog in the league right now. He gets them call. Like, bro, we watching the game. Jalen Hurts slide. He get hit. No flag. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn. Pat get a fingernail on him, they throwing that so quick. Like, I'm like, we understand Pat get more or less.
Wait, that one when Jayden was out, he was far out of bounds, and then he got pushed down. Like, they would have threw every flag, everything. They would have threw the American flag. They would have threw the bandana. They would have threw anything to throw and say it was
soon as Pat get touched, bro, they be throwing like, bro, both them roughing the passers that they got was like, bro, you barely got touched.
Even Aikman was like, oh, come on, like he see what's going on.
But he's the face of the league. So he's earned that.
But if you're protecting if your goal is to protect the quarterback, you have to protect all of the quarterbacks.
Fair.
Don't just protect the quarterbacks. That's fair.
Let's go back to Cam Newton. They wasn't calling the same stuff they were calling.
And that was my next point.
You know where era we come from? No, we came from Arizona. You see when Ray Lewis he was putting people to sleep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was putting quarterbacks to sleep.
Yeah, you come across that middle.
Sean Taylor's putting people to sleep. Put a punter to sleep.
Yeah.
Like
in a Pro Bowl, in a Pro Bowl
era, like
in a Pro Bowl, still the best that I've ever seen in a game.
My whole thing with that is like, I always go back to this, and maybe it can sound ignorant to me. I'm like, yo, y'all get paid millions of dollars to do something y'all love to do, but ain't nobody forcing y'all to go out there and play football.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all keep getting all these rules, and the rules
only protect the offense. The rules only protect the rules are targeted for the offense.
Like, I don't like that, like because like they all did the set up and play thing, but set up and play.
But that's why I say it goes back to, like you said, protect. When you say protect quarterbacks, it should be fair game. Protect all quarterbacks.
For sure, I agree with you. Because Cam Newton's year, bro, Cam had to argue with refs to like bro, you just keep your hand on your head.
Because his size, his stature, he's still the quarterback. Don't say it's an offensive game when you're not being fair to all the quarterbacks. Because Tom Brady not built like Cam, but Cam is still a quarterback. He's QB1 for the Carolina Panthers.
You better keep your head on a swivel. That's all.
So I mean, all right. So what we'll take away from this, as we went off the rails a little bit, is Bill's defense. Just be careful out there. Don't you can whistle at Pat. You can whistle at Pat. They might throw the flag.
You can't sneeze. You can't say nothing to this, man.
It's championship week, man. Conference championship time. What do teams have to do to get the dub? We're gonna start with the NFC championship.
NFC.
I think it's about containing Jayden Daniels. You can keep him in his pocket. He's a frail young guy.
We don't know if he's frail yet.
He's frail.
We don't know if he's frail, bro.
He's frail.
All right.
He's frail.
I'm talking about his stature.
Stature. Okay. Because I need this. I need action to see if he's actually frail.
You got to contain him because Personally, I'm not worried about their running game against our
That is not what you should.
Our front line. Yeah, I'm not worried. It is about the outside. I need Quinyon to be healthy. Hopefully,
and whoever's playing that slot,
balling. He said he playing already.
Whoever's playing that slot has to be on their P's
because
that's where they making their money.
But they wasn't even tweaking like that last game until our players went down.
And that game went down to the wire.
No. I mean this game because of what I just seen last week.
Yeah, that's cool and all.
But what's the name? They play well against y'all.
The Lions' defense is bad.
Zach Ertz played well against y'all. That second game. I sat him on my bench.
But that's more so that's my home. Like, so I gotta play big. So I get that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I get that. Come across the middle though.
I mean,
it's about it. That's why I said it's about disrupting him.
We'll see.
We gonna have. It's gonna have. I think we're gonna have to blitz
a different
more
defense they play
to disrupt him.
I think so, but also you playing a hungrier defense as well.
Yeah,
ain't nobody hungrier than Jalen Carter right now. Right?
I understand that, but like when he was getting double, if Washington was watching anything with the Rams game, that double team that means somebody else has to eat. That double team is thrown at him. He wasn't really getting no pressure.
He was still eating.
No, not with the double team.
Like all the impact plays.
Because the last hit he had was the center making the mistake and not going with it.
Who made all the impact plays?
He did. That's what I'm saying. But when they showed the narrative of are they double teaming him or are they not? Because when he didn't get double teamed,
if you want to
double team him, that's what you have to do.
You can make double the rest of them. But then we got other players that's going ball too.
Yeah, Nolan Smith
played well.
Breakout year this year.
But that was my whole thing. If y'all because y'all had a stint of where y'all weren't able to stop them.
Yeah.
Because what's his name was double teamed and Nolan Smith wasn't getting the pressure that he needed. So this is the way that you slow this down. You slow it down with you tried your best to contain Saquon. You can try all you might, but he's going to break one. He's done it every game.
Damn near every game.
Damn near every game. He didn't. He got one on. He got one on us the second time.
He got one on there, but he got one on
that too. That first one he ain't get it on us. He ain't get one the first game on us. I was in town. I thought he was going to. He almost did it. He almost broke one. He almost broke one on us the first time. The second one he definitely got on us. But you have to try your best to contain Saquon to the best of your abilities. And you also have to make sure that you disrupt everything that Jalen Hurts does. So you have to try to contain him, which is already a tall order, but containing Saquon as well.
Being honest with you, like this is just me just being a fan of just football.
Being biased with us, go ahead.
No, I'm just being a fan of football. I think this is one of those games, barring the weather. If the weather's good, AJ's going to go nuts. He's been quiet. Very quiet.
He not
very quiet.
I can see it. I can see it. It's too many things with me and him.
It's so much riding on this because it's like
I think he's gonna ball out.
It's like this. We sat Saquon. He didn't get the record. Only other way to ode to that because it wasn't just a Saquon thing. That's an ode to that line too.
Yeah.
We got to go to the bowl. We got to get to the bowl. I feel like there's nobody. And then like all this stuff they've been talking about AJ with the being a diva and all that stuff. He was so, like, in the game. Like, Saquon break a run. He's the first one down there. Congratulating him, all that. So, it's like, I didn't really see none of that pouting.
There was no.
No, there wasn't. I don't think.
He said at the press conference that he hate the snow, but they said we got the dub. And that's all that matters.
Honestly, this is one of the few. I wouldn't call him a diva. I wouldn't have called him just because any wide receiver that's up to block before catching a pass is no diva. That means you're putting the team ahead of yourself. So, no, he's not a diva. This is the only time I'm really going to give y'all credit because y'all one of the last 4 teams. So, enjoy it now. Unless y'all make it to the Super Bowl, and then I'll have to do this another week. I think for y'all to win, I mean, just keep playing the way y'all been playing. That's what it is. It ain't nothing wrong with the formula.
No turnovers.
It ain't nothing wrong with the formula.
Run the ball and great defense.
If I'm what's the name, go at CJ. That's just me. But that's
why he picked him off. He picked him off twice.
Not this third time.
Yeah, that's why I need Quinyon healthy.
I'm gonna keep going at it. That was the question mark.
Isaiah Rodgers,
because they really started. What's the name can't be out there doing it himself.
Oh,
Isaiah Rodgers did step up.
He played big.
I don't want him against no Terry McLaurin. I don't want him against no Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin is a special type of wide receiver.
Outside of that catch that he let up, that was a pick. he got to come down with
Yeah.
that. He
Because
let
Terry
him sit out
McLaurin,
his hands.
has played lined up against Darius Slay enough to not fear him. So that's. But I think Darius Slay is playing well, huh?
He be clamping him.
He clamped him the first time.
The
He don't
first
really
one?
be
What,
doing
the
much
first one or
against
the second
us.
one?
The first one, he clamped him.
He be working him.
Did he play the second one? I don't watch our games. So
Yeah,
I
he
don't
did.
know.
play. Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he
He played
worked
with
on the same one?
Yeah, he was playing on both
I
sides.
don't know what big play
He
Slay
didn't,
be
he
doing,
didn't do
but big play Slay
nothing.
be showing
That first
up.
game, he didn't do nothing.
He don't really get cooked.
Yeah.
He don't really get cooked. Like, the only thing with him is
This
like,
guy's
he's just-
every other season cooking. It's like, this is wild
Who,
work.
big play Slay?
Yeah, bro. Stop calling him that, bro. Stop calling him
That's
that.
his name. That's his
But he
name.
ball. He ball year in,
Stop
year
calling
out,
him
yo.
That's his
Stop
name.
calling him that. Stop calling him
He
that.
don't really get cooked like that.
At all.
Okay. No. This year, okay, I'll give that to you. But he has his moments. I mean,
Every corner has their moments. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna say act like
I'm not gonna
he's
sit here and
locked
act
down.
like that either, man.
He not shut like
Yeah,
he's not prime
This is
Revis.
Yeah, he's not
wishful
Revis.
thinking.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's not no Revis.
He's not prime Revis. Like prime Revis and like even Dion was getting cooked.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not arguing that.
Revis
with
didn't
you.
start getting cooked to the end of his career, but
Dion started getting cooked more at the end of his career.
But to be honest, like, is it
You had to catch Dion slipping.
is it
but
really
Dion was lining up against
Like,
For sure, the best.
ones.
Yeah, the
is
one.
it really shut down corners these days?
They
If
have
they-
their season.
most of the time,
Yeah.
a shutdown corner is anybody that won't when they don't go to your side. Supposedly, that's what a shutdown corner
But that
is
can also be schemed too.
That's
For sure.
That's true.
for sure. But also the way you line up, it used to just be your number one wide receiver lines up on one side of the ball.
Yeah.
Now they move them around. Now corners travel. I believe a real shutdown corner will travel,
Yeah.
and that's just me. But also a shutdown corner could be anybody that you line up against me. I'm going to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a bunch of different parameters. I respect those who follow the main guy.
But all the
But
guys,
I also respect those who hold it down.
well, all the
regardless.
guys that we've been known as being shut down and they follow, they've been getting cooked. Jalen Ramsey cooked. Marshawn Lattimore cooked. You want to keep going? What's the from the Jets? What's his name?
Shut up.
Sauce
Sauce
Gardner?
Gardner.
Cooked.
Yo, hey.
Like yo,
Trevon Diggs cooked.
Like yes,
See it.
and playing too cooked.
He played half the season. I don't. That's rough.
Like, bro, I'm just saying.
They
Like,
had the season. He got all them picks
I'm
last
just
season.
saying,
That
bro.
You only play half the season.
But
this
I'm
year.
just saying-
And a lot of times goes like a lot.
Cook. It's seasons, bro. They come and they go. They come in seasons. They have a great season or two, and then after that,
CJ
they
in
fall
coverage.
off. CJ's not a. I
Cook.
tell everybody, he's not a cover. He's not a cover
He's
safety.
not. He's not.
Not a cover safety. He's a
Y'all
cover
know. I
safety.
just.
But
I
it's
have
not,
love-hate
it's
thing
not a
with
lot
CJ.
of
Yeah.
shutdown,
I love the passion.
shutdown guys.
I
It's
just
guys
hate when we play.
it's guys that's going to disrupt the game. Like we said,
No,
disrupt the
yeah.
game, but it's not like shutdown. Like you're not throwing on.
But I've never given anybody the shutdown corner tag.
Nah,
Like,
Prime-
not in a while.
Since
Prime
Revis. Since
what's
Revis.
that?
Like
That
even
was-
DeRon Bland with all
They
the
tried-
interceptions. Trayvon Diggs the year before
Wait,
had
wait,
all
wait.
the interceptions.
But Trayvon Diggs was getting cooked.
Yeah.
He played, but my whole thing is it's just style of play.
You
as
know
well.
who they are? They're Asante Samuels. They either
Yeah.
gonna make a big play
Yeah.
or they're gonna get cooked.
I think we should do the
But no. Throw another one at Stephon
Asante
Gilmore.
Samuels would get
Like we
bad
said,
picks,
like
but
you
he
said,
get burnt
like
too.
you said,
High
system.
risk, high reward. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how they play,
Yeah.
and that's okay. That's a dude that used to play receiver. Like
Like D
That's
said,
it, bro.
the
Yo,
system,
bro.
it had to do with system too. Like you throw in Stephon Gilmore.
acting like big play Slate didn't get cooked all last season.
Like Stephon Gilmore, he was a
Big play Slate last season cooked. Like we just can't go with this season. He's playing very well this season.
yeah. Well, like I said, you can't you throw Stephon Gilmore in. He looked good in the system.
It's
And the
the
Patriots
game
system.
is about
That's another thing, too.
some
He
ways
looked
better
good in
support.
the
Yeah.
system.
Like
But
Richard Sherman was a system
yeah.
corner.
DC, think about it.
Yeah.
DeRon Bland in Dan Quinn's defense,
Yeah.
still getting a little bit put on him,
Mhm.
but he was a rookie. Like, I mean, he was a second year, but in that system, he has more picks, and most people
Yeah.
aren't going towards him.
Yeah.
So, but I do understand. Like, I get y'all.
They just gotta-
I respect it.
We got, like you said though, we gotta get back to the topic. We gotta
Yeah,
we
that's
gotta
just
play
funny.
as we've been playing.
Yeah.
Play as we've been
There's-
playing.
There's nothing y'all really have to do.
Hold like try not to
cost
hold the
game.
ball.
Yeah, don't
Don't
cost
do
the
too
game.
much.
Yeah, don't cost them anything.
No turnovers.
Mhm.
and just make the plays that you got to make.
Buffalo and the AFC Championship. I forgot we didn't even get to those.
The refs gonna win that game. But
Josh Allen, don't let the refs control your destiny.
Yeah, you got to take them out.
Yeah, you have to take them out of it. You have to hit them fast and hard.
In order for the Chiefs to win,
crazy. You're wild. You said Woody 3 times on this show.
That's what it's called. It's called the Woody.
Please don't call it that. Please don't call it that.
That's what it's called.
We gonna call it something different on this show. The tree is crazy. That man said it's called the Woody. You felt bad defending it. You felt bad defending it.
No, when it comes to in order for the Chiefs to win,
it
has to you gotta disrupt Josh in any way. Like he
got out of hand when they was in Buffalo, the first meetup.
Like I
Josh
said,
really controlled everything.
Yeah, but I say you can say if
that's the day.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the refs was like, man, I gotta leave my Chiefs jersey at home. Like, no, they can wear them jerseys. They gonna let that flag fly this week.
I think this game is going to depend on the Chiefs defense, Chiefs defense versus Josh, because that like we saw come on, like
if Buffalo's defense plays the way they did in the first half of that Baltimore game, they can make an argument.
Yeah, Chiefs got a better defense though.
They do.
Because I'm not going to compare. I cannot compare what the Chiefs did to the Texans, because that line was awful.
Yeah,
like C.J. Stroud I felt sorry for him. Like
they still could have won it though.
They could have, but seeing with that line,
it's like Larry Tunsil was on the ground every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like whoever was on that left side was just giving a little bit of work.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna come down to that Chiefs. Yeah. It's gonna come down to that Chiefs. I want to say defensive line versus Josh Allen. That's what I want to say. The game's gonna come down to. They got to make him. They're gonna force him to play. Because honestly, I can't see what the. I don't know Mahomes you're gonna get.
I just think it's too much talent on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Like offense, it's like
and Trav is really kicking right now, bro. He was cooking the last game, so
that's the only game he cooked.
Only game,
I had him in fantasy. I know.
The only game he cooked.
No, he showed up when it matters.
He showed up when it matters.
A few solid joints.
He shows up when it matters. So
not
you gotta
Travis Kelce like games.
You gotta respect it though. Like when it's time for him to make a big play, he's gonna be there to make a big play.
Yeah.
For sure. Now it's come to the time, y'all. Let's speak these conference championship winners.
Chiefs Eagles, bro.
Chiefs Eagles.
Eagles Super Bowl.
But
I'm
Eagles by landslide.
But I can still see the Bills squeezing. Oh, son.
It's time my turn to pick, I guess. Bills Eagles.
You got Bills Eagles too?
I'm on the fence with the Chiefs and Bills, but
gotta pick one, bro.
They at home. The Chiefs.
And that's the thing that's really like, but I think Josh is on a mission.
But
I just want big dog.
But you know what?
You picking out a spike. You picking out a spike.
Because if you're gonna win, I want to go through him. This is who y'all say.
That don't diminish the fact that y'all made it and if y'all win it. This will be an easier one. I think this is an easier role.
That get backs
Yeah, but I do want to revenge. I won't pick the Chiefs. I do want a revenge game in the Super Bowl.
I mean, I'm only for a pick y'all because
how we get our last one.
What you mean?
How we get our last Super Bowl?
What, Tom?
That get back, man.
Yeah, revenge. He got it. Tom beat us before. Yeah,
that get back.
Yeah,
John. I'd rather go through the big dogs.
Before you said, I do like this for this weekend. Both teams are playing in fair, inclement weather. So we freezing.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
So not like
But I think that was one of the games, and I think that was 3 of the games. The only people that had like an advantage that was supposed to have an advantage was the home team, and they lost.
Detroit.
Detroit, yeah.
You got the home advantage and you got a dome. Washington was like, shoot, we good.
Yeah, that's
because they would have played in Washington. We was like, we would have still been on.
We lost because Jello was performing.
I don't think. Don't disrespect.
That's what Cam said. Cam said y'all lost because y'all let Jello fall. That was so crazy. Like, why you disrespect him like that?
Man, those are our picks for this week, man. Oh my God, Cam is wild, bro. That's wild. Jello, you ain't the reason they lost.
It was sisters every word. He didn't even perform.
Yeah.
They was like, what's a tweaker? It sounds broken.
They had to,
He couldn't say tweaking this bitch. He said tweaking this beat. Let that beat go. It's crazy.
That was the wrong time to have him, man.
But as always, you guys are tuned into another episode of the Unruly Fam SP. I'm one of your three hosts. I'm Unruly A.
Push your bay, go birds.
Your boy D.
Man, like
hunting.
They're hunting.
We hunting.
I'm advertising. Who?
We hunting.
Oh yeah, they're hunting.
We hunt. That's
Who's
hunt.
we?
That's hunting. Birds, eagles.
I'm at the crib, bro. I'm a gatherer. I'm a gatherer. Yo, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. I guess for those of my family that are Eagles fans, no birds. I mean, go birds. Yeah, that's the word. And we're out, man. Unruly Fam. Unruly Fam. Unruly Fam.